Week 8. Here we go. Illinois versus Wisconsin. The Badgers win this big time. I'm going with them to win this game 55-0. Maryland at Iowa. Last time they played, last time I saw Maryland pull an upset, it was against Texas. Iowa wins. What, you think I was going to pick Maryland? No. So, Iowa wins this one 27-7. Oklahoma at TCU. Okay. Here's the problem. Oklahoma's defense is trash, okay? Let's be for real. Their defense is still trash. Oregon's got a better defense. And you know what? For you, Max, one of my subscribers, I'm going with TCU. I am not joking. I am literally going with TCU on an upset. I feel like it's because Oklahoma does not have a defense. They don't. And I don't trust their defense. So I'm going with TCU on an upset. Michigan at Michigan State. Oh boy. This one's a tough one. The reason why it's tough because, well, Harbaugh has only won one game against the Spartans. So, and the Spartans can pull upsets. They have a history of pulling upsets. I mean, they did that to Ohio State 2 years ago. I believe it was 2 years ago. Was it 2? No, 2 or 3 years ago at Ohio State. They beat Michigan. They just beat Penn State not that long ago. And last year they beat Michigan again in an upset. So really, the Spartans could pull the upset. And I'm actually going to go with the Spartans on this one simply because they have a history of upsetting great top 10 teams. Going with the Spartans to win this one 27-20. Cincinnati at Temple. Cincinnati wins this one and stays perfect. They win this one 37-20. Penn State at Indiana. I'm going with Penn State simply because Penn State's the better team and they'll bounce back. Don't worry, they're going to bounce back. NC State versus Clemson. Do I have to do this one? Oh my gosh, okay. Both teams are undefeated. I have no idea how NC State's actually undefeated so far. Their undefeated season ends. I'm going with Clemson to win this one 34-27. Oh my gosh, it would be so amazing if Bama would lose to Tennessee, but Bama wins this one 42-10. Colorado at Washington. Hey, Washington! Your season's done! Suck it! But you win this one, 37-20. Connecticut at Southern Florida. Southern Florida. They win this one, 35-0. UCF at East Carolina. UCF got lucky against Memphis, so they're going to get lucky again. I think they'll win this one by 3, 33-30. I don't know why. I just feel like they are. Mississippi State at LSU. Go with LSU because better team. They just pulled another huge upset over another top 10 team. I don't know how LSU is doing it, but they win this one in a huge way, 42-20. Vanderbilt at Kentucky. Kentucky wins this one 31-28. I personally think it's going to be a close game. Ohio State at Purdue. Ohio State wins this one so easily. 52-10. Okay. 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 Let's zoom in right there. Oregon at Washington State. Okay. Let's talk about this one. I have no idea who's going to win this one. These two teams are in the top two offenses in the Pac-12. Washington State's 1, Oregon's 2. I'll have to do a preview of this game. Washington State is I think 1 point underdog. I mean, not underdog, favorites. Oregon's the underdog. But here's the thing, though. Washington State, most of the time, I would say 90 to 80% of the time, throw the ball. They throw the ball more than anybody in college football right now. You look at their games, like the Washington State game. No, wait. Sorry, Eastern Washington. My bad. The Eastern Washington game. I think they only had 450, I believe it's 450 passing yards and 30 rushing yards. So really, not much of a running team. I look at Oregon, they lead the lot right now in the Pac-12 in the most turnovers. So their defense has really has improved. But, oh my gosh. I personally don't know who's going to win this one. But, as much as I love my Ducks for what they did, I still can't trust them. Because in the remaining of their schedule, they really got 2 tough teams left. It's this team and then Utah. In fact, if you had to go with their rankings of their toughest opponents left, it's Washington State, Utah, somehow UCLA because of Chip Kelly knowing the Oregon Ducks style offense, Arizona State, and Oregon State. That's literally how it's actually the remaining schedule from toughest opponents Oregon has to deal with. I know, it makes no sense for the UCLA part, but Chip Kelly knows the offense. So really, I think this will be more of a passing battle versus the running. Because I think Oregon is going to run the ball more with C.J. Verdell. And Washington State's going to pass more. So really, I'll do a preview of this game like I did with the Washington game, but I'm going with the Washington State Cougars. I really am. I don't want to, but I am going to. It's because of the fact that one team passes the ball too much, and can Oregon's secondary handle that? Even though they did beat Washington, lots of times Washington had a lot of open wide receivers most of the time against that secondary. And really, if you have at least mostly 2 big tight ends, because Oregon's secondary is not that big. It's not that big. The tallest guy is 6'2". And that's not that big at the secondary. So really, I'm going with Washington State to win this one. I'm going to say a very, very high scoring game. 38-35, Washington State. What do you guys think of these predictions? Who do you got this week? Leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. Share this with your friends. Subscribe to me for more videos like this one. This is TGTV Tank Mode. Signing off.